I'm going to break this video down into two parts. First, we'll focus on conditioning your body to hold a handstand. Then, we'll cover the technical aspect, how to balance and actually stay in position. Contrary to what many believe, the handstand doesn't require a lot of strength. In fact, it's one of the most accessible skills when starting calisthenics. However, since your entire body weight will rest on your shoulders and arms, you'll need to develop a minimum level of strength. Many tutorials recommend achieving a certain number of push-ups before attempting the handstand. While push-ups are a great exercise, they aren't essential for learning it. The reason is simple. Push-ups build strength with bent arms, while the handstand is a straight arm movement. If your goal is simply to hold a handstand, you can start directly with pike walks. Starting from a push-up position, walk your hands with the intention of touching your feet while keeping your legs straight. An excellent exercise to condition your joints and shoulders. From there, you can progress to pike holds with elevated feet, gradually increasing the height to add intensity. During this exercise, always push through your shoulders and keep your arms fully locked. The final step is the wall-assisted handstand with your belly facing the wall. Walk your feet up slowly and hold the position, feeling the pressure your body needs to handle in a freestanding handstand. This will help you develop endurance and get used to tour body weight. That's it for the strength phase. Simple, effective, and essential for building your endurance in the handstand. Now, let's move on to the technical aspect and understanding balance. To start, I want you to stand upright with your feet firmly planted on the ground. Slowly lean forward. Naturally, to avoid falling, you'll shift onto your toes, pressing down with the front of your feet. If you lean backward, you'll transfer your weight onto your heels. The same principle applies to a handstand. When you start falling forward, press hard with your fingers. If you're tipping backward, shift your weight into your palms. That's why, when placing your hands on the floor, spread your fingers wide to increase surface contact. Slightly curl them, as if gripping the ground. This will make it easier to control shifts in balance. A great first exercise to develop balance and proprioception is the frog stand. Since you're closer to the ground, it's much easier to balance, but still a solid progression step. But the best exercises to build balance is the wall-assisted handstand with your back to the wall. Here, the goal is to use one foot to touch the wall when you lose balance, allowing you to make small adjustments by pressing into your fingers. Always remember to push through your shoulders and keep your arms locked. This is key for maintaining control in a handstand. The goal of training with the wall is to spend as much time as possible in balance, without worrying about failed attempts that would otherwise drain your energy. Over time, your brain will naturally learn to correct balance shifts, and your proprioception will improve. Once you can consistently hold for a few seconds without using the wall, you're ready to attempt your first freestanding handstands. Before that, though, you need to learn how to fall, because even the best athletes fall. Falling from a handstand might seem scary, but it's actually a natural movement. When you feel yourself tipping forward, choose one side, usually your weaker hand. Lift that hand and let your body rotate. You'll land safely on your feet, almost like doing a cartwheel. If fear of falling is holding you back, practice falling on purpose. Kick up too hard, let yourself fall, and get comfortable with the motion. You can do this on grass or soft mats if needed. After a few attempts, the movement will become automatic, and the fear will disappear completely. Finally, let's talk about the kick-up, one of the most underrated but crucial elements of learning the handstand. A controlled and consistent kick will allow you to spend more time balancing, which means faster progress. On the other hand, an inconsistent kick will waste time and energy, leading to more falls and slower improvement. When kicking up, your goal should be to send your hips above your shoulders, not just throw your legs in the air. The most common mistake is trying to bring both legs together too soon. Instead, let one leg rise first while keeping the other trailing behind. Stay in this position for as long as needed. Focus on finding your balance, and only bring your legs together once you feel stable. If you're still afraid of falling, you can practice your kick up against the wall. However, this time, place your hands 50 to 60 centimeters away from the wall, using it only as a last resort for support. And remember, the lower your legs are, the easier it is to control your balance. That's why spreading your legs into a straddle position can make balancing much easier. Don't hesitate to experiment with different shapes and techniques as you refine your handstand. To recap, spread your fingers wide to maximize surface contact with the ground. This will help you shift your weight between your fingers and your palms, allowing you to find your balance more easily. When kicking up, take your time and stay focused. Every failed attempt will drain your energy. So to progress efficiently, you need to spend as much time as possible in the handstand position. Stay consistent with your training. Your progress will have ups and downs, just like everyone else's. But the key is to keep going, even when it feels tough. That's it. You've got everything you need to hold your handstand. With time, you'll be able to refine your form and alignment, making your handstand even more solid. From here, you can explore more advanced variations, whether it's strength-based movements like handstand push-ups and 90-degree push-ups, or balance-focused skills that challenge your control and mobility. The world of hand balancing is yours to explore. Let me know in the comments what tutorial you'd like to see next.